She was recording Kylian Mbappe and then got hit in the face by Kiki's shot. The Frenchman's shot broke the woman's nose, and things went out of control. But to be fair, Mbappe isn't the only football star who injured a fan. Here are 4 football stars who unintentionally injured a supporter. Kylian Mbappe. Just imagine, you're in the front seat at the stands, watching one of the best footballers in the world warm-upping, getting ready for a top-level game. It's every fan's dream, but for a young girl, the dream turned into a nightmare after Kylian Mbappe's powerful shot unintentionally hit her in the face. The PSG star even went straight to where she was to apologize and exchange a few words. After a few worrying seconds, Mbappe and part of the medical staff accompanied the woman, who was seriously bleeding. The striker was worried and couldn't shake off that feeling, so he gave the woman his shirt and hugged her while apologizing over and over again. But sadly for Kiki, this was not the first time he injured a fan. Almost a year ago, during the 2022 World Cup, a similar sequence had the same result. Mbappe smashed a fan with a wayward shot before the semi-final game against Morocco. The supporter was being held by other French fans when Kylian rushed to check on him. Mbappe stayed alongside the fan until he confirmed he was fine. Luckily for Kiki, he's not the only star to have hurted a supporter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Back in 2013, Real Madrid faced Bournemouth in a friendly game. 11-year-old Charlie Silverwood attended the match with his dad, hoping to see Cristiano Ronaldo in action. But the Portuguese GOAT provided the worst experience for the young boy, as his free kick broke Charlie's wrist.
I was really excited, but the unfortunate thing was I was joking beforehand, how I was sitting in row B, how somebody was probably going to get hit. I sat down and I immediately thought, I'm in the danger zone here, because I was just left to the post, and I knew that there were curling kicks going to come towards me.
In an incredible act of bravery, the kid stayed in the stadium until the end of the match, when he was taken to the hospital, where x-rays revealed a double fracture.
I put my left hand up, it hit the palm, and just basically bounced off. It was going extremely fast, and when my dad ducked away, everybody, 5 seats on all sides, was just doing the same thing as my dad. So I was just basically kneeling down, grabbing my hand, and it didn't start swelling up immediately, but...
Cristiano was genuinely worried for the boy's health and made sure that he received a Real Madrid shirt, signed by all the players. Mo Salah was calmly leaving Liverpool's training ground when Louis Fowler, an 11-year-old fan of the Egyptian GOAT, tried to call his attention. But then the unimaginable happened.
I saw his car drive out of the training grounds, and then obviously he drove up here, and that's when I started running.
So you're running after the car?
Yeah, the car was like in front of me, and then I hit this lamppost here.
Logically, Salah stopped his car to go back and check on the young fan. And check this out. He took a photo with the kid still bleeding.
It was a dream, getting a picture with him.
But you must have been in agony, weren't you?
Yeah, I was in agony, but obviously when I met Mo Salah, it was crazy. It was like he healed me or something because I felt calmer.
It looks like Mo Salah has some healing abilities. Steven Gerrard. So, we've covered some accidental injuries that could even generate some laughter. But in Steven Gerrard's case, he had by far the biggest scare. You see, back in 2007, he was driving back home in his car when suddenly Jamie Hellawell, a 10-year-old boy, appeared from nowhere, and the Liverpool icon ran him over with his vehicle. The kid ended up with a broken leg, and the former midfielder just couldn't hold his tears. He was clearly shocked. He was in tears as he crouched on the ground, chatting to the lad until an ambulance arrived. He was kneeling beside him and holding his hand throughout. He must have been there for about 15 minutes, a witness told the Mirror. Still worried about the boy's health, Gerrard visited Jamie in the hospital and took with him some presents, a signed England shirt, plus a pair of football boots. Why not a Liverpool shirt, you may think? Well, as a matter of fact, Jamie's a Manchester United fan. The kid's family thanked the former midfielder for the genuine concern, and luckily the story became just an anecdote.